All right, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Can you hear me? Audio check. 8:30. Okay. Good morning, Yanis. Good morning, Brian. Good morning, Adam. Good morning, Randolph. It's party time, right? Let's get it going. It is party time. All right. Daily. It's an inside day for the most part, and we are in a rotation, uh, lower due to the 200 NT Rinko just shifting just now to a negative candle, and the 100 NT Rinko is in the same direction. So that tells me that we should be looking for a bit of a selling pressure coming through at the open. We hit target number 5 out of this rotation, and we're continuing to move basically lower. I mean, they started a transitional zone, a beautiful one, be honest with you, right here, and is still intact all the way through this rotation. And we're below target number 5. All right. So now the 200 and the 100 is out of sync, and we're playing the Globex game. That's what the market is doing right now. Globex game, and Globex is 13,051, and we're back and forth in and around that level. So what is that gonna, you know, tell me? Well, I need two things to happen right now. One of them is a reversal into 1475. If the market does that, then we are that changed to 38. If that happens, then the shorts are still in charge, and or they can still assert themselves. Right now, we're just oscillating around Globex, and I don't want to participate in that. I want a bit of conviction where the 200 and the 100 are in sync, and right now they are not. As far as trading for the day, that was yesterday. Did not put any more trades, and today is the third, right? We're flat, no trades, and here comes the 100 into Rinko selling off, and we are in sync back again. And we're going to be looking for the transitional zone to rebuild itself, basically disconnect and reconnect. I mean, they're pushing here. Okay, let's see if we can get a one in here. All right, let's see. Here we go. Okay, so right here we need to see if the market can rally and come back in. Yeah, we're not there. It keeps connecting and disconnecting. So that tells me we're not we're not quite ready here. We're not quite ready. They put a 50 NT Rinko captain set up long with an entry at 40. And the behavior that we're seeing right now is consistent with this volatility around Globex that is extremely just choppy. So here we go again. They put a spear trade right here and just sold it off. $200 and the 100 is in sync on the short side. A follow through candle to the downside around 13,000 happened. Let's see if we can get ourselves a transitional zone here. Let's see what that is. So we cannot break 40 basically. Here we go. Come on, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I took two more and I need that push right here. Ah, okay. We got a little bit of it. Well, I got a little bit of it. It got so close to my full target and it reversed. But, nonetheless, we made 380 off of that trade on a market that is in sync. Let's see if we can find ourselves another successful trade. So if we not break 40 and end up building another transitional zone, I will take it. Mm. Nope, not ready. Not ready. Market is disconnecting between the 200 and the 100 right now. So basically hands off and they're playing the game of Globex. And we'll see what we can do here. Fast market, we put on a good trade. I mean, now they need to break below 1301 in order for us to be interested again in the short side. Yeah, good job, Adam. Yeah, that was a nice drop. Uh, All right, so I'm seeing a captain set up long on the 100 NT wrinkle. I mean, that is typically a solid setup here, but we gotta wait and see how this market is lining up. We are in and around Globex right now. Yeah, look at that. That is something. It's a fast market. It's a fast market. What the hell is going on here? All right, so 52 is going to be a captain setup switch trade long if they get there. Ultimately, either that's going to happen or they're going to establish another transitional zone and I'll take the short. So, whatever the market wants to do here. Oh, man. All right, I took off that trade. Um, I feel like I got in a little bit too early, but and nonetheless, I mean, look at it right now; it's working. I think I may have made a little bit of money. I'm not sure, but oh yeah, okay. So ended up making 200 bucks on it. Obviously, it's a huge trade now, but short here, and there was a captain set up on the 30 NT Rinko plus the 200 and the 100 were in sync. So basically, everything kind of lined up. It just I think I went too early and I didn't wait for the transitional zone to build up, and it really built up right exactly here when the market flushed. So I just need to be a bit more patient here. But nonetheless, we managed it for a profitable trade. Look at this bad boy. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Could have gotten rich. Hopefully somebody did. You got some, Adam? Good for you, man. Good for you. I got a itty bitty piece. 200, in sync. Two trades into it. We're up a little bit of money. Let's work. See how it's a lot easier when the 200 and the 100 are in sync and you're getting these transitional zones. It's a lot easier to trade when it's when things are lining up. 200 and the 100 out of sync right now. They'll get back in sync once we break. Let me see here. 76. And they just did. Let's see if we can get involved here. Let's see if we can get a trade. Alrighty. If they break 415, they're putting another captain setup on the 100 into your wrinkle. Captain setup long. I mean, I have not seen this forever. So the 200 and the 100 is out of sync. So what do you do with this? You wait. 76 needs to happen in order for us to reconsider the shorts, and the longs are getting kind of reversed even with good formation. So that tells me there's a lot of pressure going on here. But yeah, here we go. So you're getting a little bit more of a continuation pattern coming through. So they're playing the choppy game around Globex. Under trade this market. It is 8:50. We have plenty of time. It's only Tuesday, and it's fairly choppy in this zone. Be selective, be patient, under trade it, and lower your volume or size. At least this captain setup on the 100 NT Rinko performed a little bit better than the prior one. I mean, look at that right here. Usually these moves become market turns. And they put two of them together right here. I mean, that is a trap. If I mean that type of behavior is very trappy. Very trappy. So Good morning. Good morning, Sheila. Good morning. How are you? How are you? So if we break below 13,000, the 200 and the 100 will be in sync on the short side. But I'm not going to be too eager to jump in on anything. I most likely will wait till 9 o'clock and see how things forex. So at the top of the hour, we have news, by the way. Good morning, Chima. It's Jolt's job opening, and it signifies number of jobs openings during the reported month, excluding the farming industry. That is coming up at the top of the hour in 6 minutes. All right, I'm looking for longs. 200 and 100 are in sync on the long side. And we are looking for, oh man. Yeah, see, look at that. It's just happening quick. Oh, Jesus, hold on. Okay, don't say that. Here we go. Here we go. So that's what I was looking in that area for a long, but it just happened and just took off. So we're gonna be patient and wait for the next rotation. But the 200 and the 100 are in sync. Excuse me, and we're looking for another transitional zone to show up right here. We're coming up on the top of the hour. The jolts numbers are going to be coming out at the top of the hour, 9 o'clock, and it is number of job openings during the reported month, excluding the farming industry. That's the number we're waiting on right now. Okay, very nice, very nice. Look at that. So what seems to be happening here is the spear trades are what's dominating these signals right now. They're just literally taking off, not pausing, and just continuing to go. That's okay. I mean, it just uh, I'd rather not take these trades right now, especially before an important number coming up. So, I mean, but I understand what they're doing here. I mean, they're flushing everybody to the upside, so all the shorts are getting stuck. They put that two captain setups in a row, and when we saw the second one, it was like, okay, we got to see a bit of confirmation here, and the confirmation came. Then the 200 and the 100 got in sync around 1350, 13,051, and then multiple rotations on the upside with spear trades started to come online. So interesting that we're at target number five, past target number five, which was at 108, and we're at 150, and we're still pushing. So they're really trying to squeeze these people out. They're trying to squeeze all the shorts out. One hell of a captain set up long, that's for sure. So we have two trades in, two successful trades. We're at 580 with those two decisions. And now it's just a function of patiently waiting for a setup that makes sense to me. Like up at these levels, I'm not I'm not too excited about getting involved long, and it's not definitely not a short market yet. So it puts me in this spot where I have to be patient, and I can be. ES is, I mean, it's just going to mimic NQ in many ways. You see how it came into Globax and put multiple rotations on the upside, with the last one right here being the most significant one. But all of them were long signals across the board. Right here and then right here. One 13.5. So 113.5, the market needs to protect that. All right, let's be patient and wait. We have a couple of scenarios that the market could explore. One of them is a break above 171. That would be the high of Globax, and you will get momentum on the upside. A second one will be a break below 113. Then the market is disconnected. Then we're waiting on it to either reconnect back on the upside, and that will be a fresh signal back into the market, or they can go all the way down to 13,077. And if they break that, then the 200 and the 100 are they will be in sync on the short side. So 71 is a breakout. A pullback to 13 will disconnect the market, so we wait. And or a 77 half break will lead to the market being in sync on the short side. Anything in between all of this is a waiting game for me. I am looking for the highest quality trades right now. Well, here comes the 13th. Wow. You don't say so, huh? I mean, like we may get that 77. Well, we just got the 70. We got 77 and 70. Well, guess what? I gotta start looking for the short ideas here. I mean, the overall trend on the 200 NT Rinko is long. Like, you know, the cloud is long. We have targets on a swing trade basis that are long. So these short pockets, I just have to kind of be kind of selective, and also take it as a scalping opportunity versus a trend trade. But now we have a 200 and a 100 that is in sync on the short side. And we are very close to Globex at 50. So let's see if we can get in there. Here we go. I mean, they're putting on a new transitional zone and putting a spear trade on. It makes it a bit challenging to get involved. Market is short. You gotta. They're playing around with this Globex price, and they are breaking to target number 4, which is 43 half. Target number 5 is 12. So, what is the impression that the market is giving us right here? It's giving us the impression that they're putting that initially they came in hot and heavy to that top of that range, and they faded it with a close at 77. And to a lot of people, that looks like a double top. And let's see how well they react to that double top. And it needs to be in the form of continuation candles. That's one of them. And you got multiple of them that could take you down to 13,000. And that would be a significant event for the day if that behavior actually materializes. So the 100 NT Rinko needs to stay under 89 and a quarter. We break 89 and a quarter, then the market is out of sync again, out of harmony. Car sales news coming up in 4 minutes. Small news. Okay, I got it. Thank you. Ooh. Wow. I mean, spear trades are what working right now. Spear trades short are what's working. I mean, almost every single trade that happened this morning was a spear trade. Now 75 is a number. Let me actually start draw these lines for you guys. Here we go. Makes it easy for us to. Right, if we break 75, which is actually to be exact is 77. Here we go. If we break that, then that would disconnect us from the 200 NT Rinko. And we are around Globex, so they like to play around with that number back and forth. All right, the market is disconnected right now between the 200 and the 100, and we're waiting on two things to happen. One of them is a break below Globex 51. That will get the market back in sync on the short side. To be exact, 38 needs to be broken up as well. So we're playing the patience game, and we're playing a selective game. And whenever the market is trading around Globex, you kind of have to play a little bit more conservative with the market. And we had that type of behavior kind of early on yesterday. And we were very selective, and we got rewarded for being selective. See this mess. All right. Well, wow. Now the market is in sync on the short side. Let's see if we can disconnect from this transitional zone and get another one built up. If that happens, then we will be in on the short side. If I want to be very aggressive, I would have to kind of go in right when the market touches the transitional zone, but I'm going to elect to be conservative and wait for the market to give me a structure, a better structure. Like you could see them how they come to the middle of the range, actually middle of the transitional zone, and just fade and fade and fade. And that is a sign that the market is strong in that direction. All right, so this is a disconnect. Let's see if we reconnect here. That's interesting. Okay, so they're struggling right here, which is good. Captain set up on the 25 anti-Rinko, and we're looking for a new transitional zone here. Let's see if it happens. They're gonna get me on this one. Okay, I got out of it. I got out of it. Yeah, they're playing around Globex, and that's just typical. Look right here. I mean, I took the early end. Uh, Another signal would be to see this candle close and give me a switch trade. But I took that in and I took another add in with a stop above it, and I moved my stop lower. Then when it failed to kind of give me a continuation, I got out of some of it and pretty much took a bit of a stop on, I think, a couple of contracts. So that's fine. Let's just keep working. Any trades? Yes, that's I just did one of them, and I had two more before that. So that decision, we give back 284, and moving on to the next decision. Let's be patient. Cloud shifted positive, and if we break 64, let's call it 65, the market will be out of sync. The shorts still have a chance here, but there you go. All right, let's see if we can get back up. I'm not going to get short right here. Let's see if we can get in a trade. Nope. Nope. No fill. That was a good one. That was a good one right there. That was a switch trade right here when they established the transitional zone. And those tend to be very good. All right, let's see what happens now. We got to protect 52, which is Globex, right? So as long as we trade above that, we should be fine. On the short side, and we were looking for another transitional zone to establish itself. Let's see what happened. Okay, that's good. That's good. We want to see that type of behavior. Reversed it right here. If they put a switch trade right here, I may take it. Nope, they didn't. I'm looking for a transitional zone to rebuild. It's 81. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay. And another spear trade right here. We need to see if they can run it up first, and we will get involved. This candle closes lower. Okay, it didn't. 19 would be another entry. Another entry would be 21.75, and I'm going to wait on it and see if the market can sell off, then come back and retest one more time. Here it comes. All right, that's fine. Let it sell off a little bit. Let them come back up. Here we go. And this, if they close 19, I'm in. Nope, it didn't do it. That's fine. No trade. Simple as that. And you got to protect 52. So they still have a chance. Yeah, good morning, Gary. How are you? They still have a chance, but here you go again. Market is disconnecting. The market is out of sync. Market is out of sync. So we wait. We wait. So yes, they're playing the game of Globex. That's the game they're playing. And in the game of Globex, we are watchers. We will watch it and understand it. We put a captain setup, ran it up. Ultimately, in the market needs to go to 101. Needs to go to 101 in order for the 200 and the 100 to be in sync. And at that moment, after that, we will start looking for longs in NQ in a serious way. Right now, they're playing this game and they can flush it back under Globex and below 40. If they get below 40, then the market is in sync on the short side is still. So you got those two scenarios coming up, 101 or you break below 40. Anything in between, I am a patient observer. Here you go, here you go, here you go. Okay, so now what they did is they got the market back in sync on the short side with this close under 38, okay, and the 40. So what we need to see is a disconnect of this transitional zone and a reconnect of it. And that would be the conservative play. Aggressive play is any rally back up here into the 50 would be an entry point. So I'm gonna wait, watch them build a new T zone and go from there. Here you go. They're not building it, and they're building one to the upside. Well, guess what? They're not gonna catch me. That's for damn sure. Here you go. That was a trap at 77, and we did not play that game. So back to that 101 or another breakdown to 40. So if they play that game, then I can position myself for a short. But otherwise, I'm waiting for 101 or a sell off to happen. Typical behavior of trading around Globex. It's uh, it's a two-sided market where they expand the range and contract it around Globex and try to suck people in on both sides of the market. Then they'll take it one way or another. And really, you gotta. Here we go. The 101 is there. Well, guess what? I gotta start looking for longs now. ES gave us a switch trade at this little level right here, and another switch trade upward. So it's took a flat here. I don't like the fact that I got slipped on that order. My entry is below 100, not not at oh 03. So I took the flat, but it should be long. Pullbacks are long. No, not here. Data is just fine. $102. Okay. Let's find our footing here. We gotta protect 65. Gotta protect 65, and let's see if we can get price stability in and around here. ES is pulling to the middle of the range. They need to protect target number 3, which is 64.75. And we're getting this really like, okay, so let me see how many times we did this. 830. Yeah, wow. I mean, so we got one reversal, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 reversals today. 16 of them. Let's put it in perspective, Basically, the 100 NTU Rinko went up 50 points up, 50 points down 16 times. If you are up money, you are a hero. Plain and simple. And yeah, and that's within an hour. And we're about to make it 17. Here you go, 17. That is an indicator how many times you flip on the 100 empirical. That is an indicator of uh, market personality. And I constantly count them. If you get anything over 5, you're in just consolidation. Anything over 10, you're deep consolidation. And that's where we at right now. So that entry on that trade needed to be exactly at 99.5. And that would have gave us 109.5. That would have been 10 points, 5 points plus break even. And that trade would have made a little bit of money. And the way I entered it, I decided that, okay, that's not right. And I flatted the trade. So what happens if we break 26? So that is the new number right now. That the 200 and the 100 will be back in sync on the short side. But that was funny right here, because in that spot, in this spot right here, we needed to reassert ourselves on the short side with a transitional zone. And look what happened. The market flipped it, gave you a transitional zone on the upside, ran it all the way up, and concluded the 200. And now the market is struggling again. So what would have so waiting for the transitional zone saved us from entry. Taking that trade would have made us money correctly, would have made us money. And since the market broke the cloud, that saved us from looking for any more longs in this wave of selling pressure. So the trades that I didn't take are good trades in a way. And a quarter. 22 and a quarter. Come on, baby. Let's go. ES. Okay. Well, what you're seeing in the choppiness in NQ, you're seeing the choppiness in ES. And the 200 and the 100 now are in sync on the short side. So here we go again, and price action is just basically choppy around Globex. That is the personality. I mean, that at least we're getting a bit of a follow through going on here. Yanis, any trades? Um, Anybody else? How are we doing? Adam, Gary is up, now down. Okay. Everybody else, how we doing? Okay. Target number 4 is hit on this sequence. Target number 5 is 90, is 47 and a half. I wonder why. I mean, what's your data feed? Is it continuum or should be continuum, right? Yeah, there's no problems on 7. None whatsoever. How we determine. Okay, so target 1, target 2, target 3. In this sequence, if it holds, target number 4 will be 125. Target number 5 will be 111. And the market needs to protect 159 in order for that scenario to materialize. Now it's a different question. Will it do that? The structure of the market right now is a short structure on NQ, and we have uh, right here started a new transitional zone, so that we should be looking at the short side and looking for short targets. Now, now in and around here for NQ, I'm looking for entry points on the short side if they are so kind to give it to us. But we have extended ourselves, and we'll see if the market can give us a high probability event. Okay, we're in a whole number, around a whole number. Yep. If they put a captain setup, yeah, they didn't do nothing here. Okay, that's fine. We're not there. And the 200 and the 100 is out of sync. We closed above 15. So what does that mean? That means we need to wait for two things to happen. Either we break uh, down to 77, or we rally back up to 33 and reverse down to 15, or the market runs all the way up back to Globex at 52. One of those scenarios will trigger a state in the market that we will react to. If we break 77, that will be a continuation of the short pressure. If we go to 33 and break back down to 15, that is a continuation of the selling pressure. If we break all the way up to 52, the 200 and the 100 will be in sync on the short side, on the long side. So I'm trying to see the how the market is going to play itself out here ahead of time, and then just kind of position myself. So the 33, let's see here, we go 30, 33. 9:52. We're almost 10 o'clock. Right. So 90 is the new number now. And let's see what happens. All right, let's see if 90 can show up here, and that will put us in a position for an entry. Almost 10 o'clock at the top of the hour here. Nope. 52 is the spot, and it's glowbacks. And if we break above that, that would be the market being in sync on the long side. So that is the 18th reversal today. Market reversed 18 times today. Think about that. Yeah, I mean, it's okay. So the 200 and the 100 are in sync on the short side on NQ, and we're looking for rallies as a shorting opportunity. We are looking to see if we can build up a new transitional zone to play with. And Sheila, we've been talking about how the market has reversed 18 times, and actually, this is the 19th time in NQ. And that is just a statement and testament to the choppiness of price action in a market like this. Need to be very specific, very picky, and take the highest probability events. And it reversed for the 20th time. There you go. So we're waiting on a transitional zone that never happened, no trade, and the market flips and closes at 39, which tells me the odds are that we're going to go to Globex and close the 200 in Tiorinco. So you're getting this market that is, by its nature, will chop up the majority of traders. So, pull back from it, trade the minimum amount of contracts, and in NQ, I'm looking for the market to be in sync, and I need a second transitional zone to confirm that there is a trend. And what we're finding out that second transitional zone is not happening, which prevents us from actually putting on any trade, which is a good thing. In ES, you just kind of have to stick to these transitional zones and trade within them. So when NQ becomes long, these transitional zone becomes a bit more reliable on the upside as well. So yes, the market is choppy, very choppy. 20 reversals of 50 points happened in since we in what is that, in an hour and a half. Yep. Here you go. The 200 is has reversed, and we're looking for pullbacks as a buying opportunity now. And that's somewhat consistent with the overall trend of the cloud on the 200 NT Rinko. So that is, if we want to draw channels, yeah, here it goes, boom. As we speak, channels, here you go. That was channel number one. Channel number two is right here. That's it. So the last line of defense to this rotation is going to be that low at 976. So we need to protect 40. Well, that's the thing. Yep. You can't take those pullback trades because they keep pulling back and reverse. Oh man, look at that. And now, you're getting these continuation trades and you're looking for a retest, and the retest is just not happening. Like, ultimately, I want to be in at a 76, 75 and a pullback and a actual signal in that zone, not later. I mean, right now it's giving you one. I mean, here you go, boom, that worked. Okay, let's see if we can get another transitional zone. But that, they gave you a spear, ran at 5 points, came back, retested, gave us a trigger trade, ran it up to almost target number three. So whatever, here you go. Target number three happened. All right. Let's see if we can get another transitional zone. Things are stabilizing on the long side here. ES hit target number four. Target number five is 85. Man, that's some money going on here. That rotation right here was a good one. Target number 4 is 158. Target number 5, 202. And it's one continuous transitional zone. All right. All right. So the 200 and the 100 are out of sync right now. Here you go. And that will be the 21st reversal for the day. I'm gonna count every single one of them just to make a prove the point. In markets that does this, it has a high reversal count. Yeah, you're just it's a bit of a struggling environment to trade. But where we at for the day, we made four decisions, and we are at 225. 225. So after commission, so we're up a little bit of money. All right, here we go. We get back in sync again. So 200 and 100 is in sync, and you are, so that's the 22nd reversal. So now we're looking for this transitional zone to disconnect and reconnect for a long. There you go. That's the disconnect. Let's see if we could reconnect again. Get back in harmony. All right. Let's see. Things are getting fast here for a reason, weird reason. No transitional zone. Okay. What happened if they break it back up to 22 and give us a captain setup? Let me take that. Okay, that didn't happen. And I mean, this is it right here. They gotta protect this level. At 05, they break the 100, and that will give us a transitional. Yeah, here we go. Transitional zone down. So they never put it up here. Captain set up short on the 100 NT Rinko. And that's the 22nd or 23rd reversal. I don't know. I'm losing track here. But now the market is out of sync and they just put a captain set up short on the 100 NT Rinko right here. Let's call it 23 reversals. Yep. 114, 115. You break 115 and the market is back in sync. 24th reversal. The 24th reversal of the day. So what would we want to see here? We want to see a transitional zone that started to build. I'm gonna cut my size, man. Here we go.
Order pending. Order filled.
I am gonna cut my size and go from there. Of course, right? Let's see if I can get it going here.
Order pending. Order filled. Target filled.
Fudge. Go, baby, go, 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 go.
Target
Thank
filled.
you. I mean, I got out of a bunch of it early on, but whatever. I made a little bit of money on this deal here. Made a little bit of money off of it. It's just not happy with the way price is moving, so I end up taking N and N against that stop of a whole number. The market is in sync on the 200 and the 100, and um, I mean one stop would have been here if I want to be tight, but I started with small amount and I added to it in this range. So that actually ended up working out for me. And that decision made me 324. So we're at 549. Let's just keep working. Market is in sync. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stay at two contracts. Be honest with you, with this type of behavior we're seeing, I'm not gonna overcommit capital or overcommit um, size to an environment that is not conducive for big moves. I mean, it may happen, it may come, but let it come first, and I'll adjust to it with size and frequency then. But now we need to be playing low ball trading. All right. So they held on to this transitional zone, and now we're targeting number three here. Right, they're disconnecting here a little bit, and if we break below the whole number 100, the market is going to disconnect again. So pretty much for the morning session, at least, I'm going to take my money and run. Not a big day, not a small day, or not a down day, just a small up day of 549 on five decisions. And we're going to close the streams right now. We're going to stay in the live trading room uh, longer, and we're going to go over some of the trades and analysis and structures of some of the trades that we took. And you can sign up for to be part of that by joining that Zoom meeting for a free trial. So enjoyed having you guys, and the link is included. Make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel, Trade Arcade channel, Facebook, um, and we will see you on the next one. Thank you so much. You guys have a good one.